Hi guys, welcome to my channel. This is Stella Beauty Tarot back at you again with another video. I would like to thank each and every one of you for liking, commenting, subscribing, and donating to my channel. I really do appreciate all the love and all the support. And thank you for those of you who've been booking readings with me. It is truly appreciated, okay? So guys, your girl's Patreon channel is up and running. So if you would like to support your girl, you'll be able to find a link in the description box below. I do post 2 exclusive videos per week, so go check it out if you feel called to. Now, before we dive in, if you've been loving the energy here, I have created a collection of spiritual ebooks and printable workbooks to help you along your journey. From manifestation rituals to love journal prompts, these tools are designed to help you align, heal, and rise. You'll be able to find a link in the description box below or on my Patreon channel under the shop tab. So as you guys can tell by the title of this video is going to be about what people secretly think of you behind closed doors. So path number 1, you're going to be the Neoteric Feminine Tarot deck with the Rose Quartz Crystal. And path number 2, you're going to be the Tarot of the Golden Wheel and the Tiger's Eyes Crystal. Again, path number 1, the Neoteric Feminine Tarot deck with the Rose Quartz Crystal. And path number 2, the Tarot of the Golden Wheel and the Tiger's Eyes Crystal. So pause this video if you must and meditate on the card or the deck that you feel most drawn to. The deck, I'm like the cards or the deck. The deck or the crystal that you feel most drawn to. You'll be able to find your timestamps in the description box below, and I'll see you guys at your path. Hi, Path One! Welcome to my channel. This is Stella Beauty Tarot back at you again with another video. So, my path number 1, you picked the Neoteric Feminine Tarot and the Rose Quartz Crystal. Okay, and this is going to be your reading. So if you are a returning subscriber, welcome back. I'm so happy to have you back. And if you are a newbie, welcome. Thank you so much for tuning in. So the way that I like to do this is like to smudge the cards first before we get started, so we don't pick up the energy of previous path or previous readings, okay? So my path number 1, what people secretly think of you behind closed doors. What people secretly think of you behind closed door. My path number 1. What people secretly think of you. We have the Moon card. There's a lot of ambiguity when people see what people secretly think of you behind closed doors. Like, you're an enigma with the Moon card. You could be a Pisces here. Don't have to be. Why did I feel like I've seen like a card from another deck in here? For some reason, I don't know why. Yeah, oh my gosh, the Strength card. Holy moly. Okay, that could be very significant. So very strong. Maybe this is what people secretly think of you. You're very powerful. I'm gonna like stoic, sovereign as well. What do people secretly think of you behind closed doors? We have the World card. Okay, so people secretly think that you're somebody who's well cultured. You could be, I don't know why I always get that, but like I get like biracial energy for the World and Temperance card, like a lot. Like when it comes to ethnic group, I don't know why I keep getting that. But you could be biracial here, okay, or like unique, because the World card is fixed sign energies. Because if you look at the World card, all of the like this, the lion, the bull, the eagle, and then the human, right? The human is Aquarius, the eagle is Scorpio, and then we have the bull, which is Taurus, and then the lion, which is Leo, right? So there's something about you that's very steady, okay? like completion. Like there's a completion about you. Like you're a well-rounded individual. But you could also be like, yeah, like foreign. Okay. What people secretly think of you behind closed doors. Ooh, okay. Path number one coming through. We have the high priestess, mystery again, mystical, magical. Some people might be scared of you. Some of you could, practice. I don't know why I heard Ifa. So, like, some of you could be Nigerian here. I don't know why I heard Ifa. Okay. I don't know if this is like if it's actually a religion or something, but it seems like, I don't know, because he's giving Nigerian energy. Okay. Yeah, definitely foreigner energy. So, like, let's say you're not from the land that you're in right now. So wherever you are in the world, you're not from that land. You're not a native to that land. Okay. This is what I'm getting here with the high priestess, the moon card, the world card. And there is something mystical and magical about you with the high priestess. What people secretly think of you behind closed doors. Just one card, please, spirit. Just one card. Yeah, we have the wheel of fortune. Mm. With the wheel of fortune, what people secretly think of you behind closed doors is that you give off the vibe that you always land on your feet, that you are someone who is divinely guided. People could sense the spirituality, the mysticism exuded from you with the high priestess, the wheel of fortune. Like, we have four major arcanas back to back. So is there's definitely something spiritual about you that you emanate that people could sense immediately. That's what they talk about. There's something taboo about you as well. Like, people just whisper, like they as if they're afraid to say your name out loud or talk about you out loud. Like they're afraid that something bad might happen to them if they talk crap about you. And it's not like you're doing something to them, but they could sense that there is some sort of like protection over you with the wheel of fortune. Okay, the high priestess and all of that. So, what people secretly think of you behind closed doors? We have, wow, the chariot. Holy moly, just major arcanas for you so far. Like five back to back. This is powerful energy with the chariot. Okay, you could be a Cancer. We have Cancer twice. So, highly spiritual, highly intuitive, and extremely driven, focused, determined. This is what people secretly think of you behind closed doors. We have the Four of Cups. Like, they secretly think that you're somebody who's unbothered. You could be someone who likes to be solo dolo. So let's say, for instance, you're in another, because I feel like a lot of you are in another land, somewhere you're not foreign to, you're foreign to, you're not native to. You might be somebody who operates alone most of the time. Like, you may have a cat as well for some of you. Yeah, like I'm getting like you're unbothered, you keep to yourself. That's what people secretly think of you behind closed doors. What do people secretly? Yeah, we have the magician. You're a master manifestor. You're very skilled and talented. You speak things into existence. That's why they feel like there's an air of mysticism, magic around you with the magician. You could be a Gemini or a Virgo. Don't have to be. You could be a Gemini, Cancer cusper. So what people secretly think of you behind closed doors? Ooh, bounce. The Emperor. Okay, that you're a natural born leader. And we already have the Chariot, which is natural born leader energy as well, because it's a cardinal sign, right? Cancer is a cardinal sign, Aries is a cardinal sign. So, natural born leader energy. This is what you exude, this is what you emanate, okay? And this is what people secretly think of you behind closed doors. They could sense your power when you walk into their room, okay? You are a self starter. Some of you could be dragon, because dragon is the equivalent of Aries in Chinese astrology. Okay, you could be that as well, or a horse, because the horse is the equivalent of Gemini. So yeah, some, like, I'm getting like that energy. Okay, but yeah, like, yeah, for the Emperor, yes, definitely bounce, bounce. Okay, what people secretly think of you behind closed doors? What do we have here? What do we have? Ooh, we have the Three of Cups. Yeah, they think that you're somebody who could, like, who could be very pleasant to be around. Like you're not like somebody who is I don't know why I heard silent brooder. Like you're not brooding, you don't brood. So, but you're somebody who seems like you're fun to be around, or whenever you interact with people, you have a positive disposition to you, but you're very selective and very secretive with who you allow in your personal space. People could sense that. That's what they say. That's what they think about you behind closed doors. A lot of people are curious about you, intrigued about what you know, what you could do. They know that you have some sort of esoteric knowledge. They know that, okay? Whether they know that you do tarot or not, they could sense that you do have esoteric knowledge. Okay, so what do people secretly think of you behind closed doors? I don't know why I heard Louisiana. Some of you, this is where you're from. Yeah, I'm getting like New Orleans energy for some of you. Okay, I'm getting like hoodoo, even voodoo. This is what I'm getting here with the High Priestess and the Moon card. Like, I don't feel like you live in Louisiana right now or like or New Orleans or anything of that sort, but this is where you're from for some of you, okay? I'm getting that energy and people could sense that. Some of them, they're afraid of you because of that, which is normal because they think negatively of it. Now, I'm not saying that it's normal that that it's like seen as like taboo or negative, but it's just like their perception that people have of those religions, right? Those practices. So we have the Page of Wands. So the way that people, what they secretly think of you behind closed doors is that you're somebody who could be like athletic, bold. With the eight, you see how the page looks like an athlete. Well, definitely, it's not look like an athlete. It's an athlete right there. Okay, I forgot what the name of this sport is. This is like part of the Olympics. Some of you could be maybe training for the Olympics. So, what do people secretly think of you behind closed doors? Just one card, please. We have the Hangman. Yeah, you're definitely different. You think outside the box. You're hard to pin down. Yeah, you're an enigma. What do people secretly think of you behind closed doors? Ooh, Nine of Swords. Yeah, people are stressed or worried about you. You make people nervous because they can't control you. You're a variable that is like they can't control, they can't predict. So for them, it's like it's uncomfortable because they can't put you in a box. Okay, so that's all I have for you, my path number one. I hope this reading resonated. If it did, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and I hope to see you in my next video. Path number one. Bye. Hi, Path 2. Welcome to my channel. This is Stella Beauty Tarot back at you again with another video. So, my path number 2, you picked the Tarot of the Golden Wheel and the Tiger's Eyes crystal. Okay. So, if you are a returning subscriber, welcome back. I'm so happy to have you back. And if you are a newbie, oh, welcome. Thank you so much for tuning in. So the way I like to do this is like to smudge the cards first before we get started, so we don't pick up the energy of previous path or previous readings, okay? What do people secretly think of you behind closed doors? What do people secretly think of you? Ooh, we have the Strength card, Leo energy. Okay, you're a sovereign being. You're powerful. You're extremely influential. When you walk into a room, the energy shifts. Ooh, we have the Ace of Pentacles. Ooh. With the Ace of Pentacles, what I'm getting here, what people secretly think of you behind closed door is that you are extremely valuable. You are a resource, but I heard a resource to exploit. So be careful with that, okay? Some people see your value, but they do not want to pay the full price. They want you at a discount. So this could be people that you work with, people that you collaborate with, people that you're thinking of dating if you're single, like people that want to have access to you without paying the full price, okay? This is somebody who wants to purchase a Louis Vuitton for $50. Like, boy, bye. Okay, that's not how it's gonna work. Okay, this is the one, somebody who wants to have a Mercedes for $1,000. Like they want to have like a 2026 Mercedes for $1,000. Like, boy, bye. Okay. What do people secretly? Ooh, we have the Seven of Pentacles. They think that people secretly think behind closed doors that you are somebody who's very patient, who is also worth the investment. But somebody or a couple of people feel like they don't want to spend the money. Like they want to be able to, like they see the value. They know there is value here. They know, but they want to be able to extract the value without having to put anything in return. They don't want to give you a fair chance. Okay, I'm getting, this is gonna be work related. Like maybe your boss see your value, they see the value that you bring to the business, but they don't want to pay you what you're worth because it's going to put a dent in their finances. But they value what you bring to the table. They know that it's worth the money, but they don't want to invest. With the Seven of Pentacles, like they know that you're worth the investment. Okay, what people secretly think of you behind closed doors. We have the Four of Wands. Yeah, you're stable, you're a reliable individual. You're definitely a blessing. You're definitely, this is how, this is what people secretly think of you behind closed doors, that you're a blessing. With the Four of Wands, you're not only are you blessed, you're a blessing, you're rare. You're a rare commodity. That's what I'm getting here. So maybe some of you are not, charging full price for the services that you provide. You're not advocating for yourself in some way, shape, or form. You are getting less than you deserve, okay? And you are basically like kind of like settling for less a little bit. That's what I'm getting here. And I don't feel like it's intentionally. Maybe you don't see the full scope of your capabilities or your value. There's something that you're not seeing about yourself that other people are seeing, but they're not seeing anything. What people secretly think of you behind closed doors. Oh, Six of Pentacles. Yeah, you give more than you are receiving. This is you. Okay, this is you. You all look at all these apples. Like, look at her bag. Like, the bag is full of apples and she's giving to the child. You're giving more than you are receiving. This is your tree. This is the fruits of your labor with the Seven of Pentacles, but you're giving out your fruits and you're not getting your fair share. So let's say, for instance, like you're selling your apples, and like one, I'm just giving an example, 1 pound of apples is supposed to be $5. Okay, guys, just don't quote me too much on the math. Okay, just follow me here. Okay, and then you're selling, like, this is like the market price, but you're selling your apples, like the pound, for $3. And it's like, no, you could be selling them for 5, even $6 a pound. Like, no, 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 don't do that. Okay, but this is what people secretly think of you behind closed door. Like, you are, like, your value is exquisite, but like what you're charging is like, no. Okay, no. What people secretly think of you behind closed doors. We have the Eight of Wands. Okay, they think that you are someone who is bold, somebody who takes action, somebody who is innovative, futuristic as well. Some of you, it could be like even like coding. I don't know why I'm getting like some of you could be software engineers. Maybe you know how to create apps, and maybe you are a freelancer, right? You work with businesses, big corporation, or like big businesses or medium-sized businesses that have the funds, the resources to pay your full amount. And then I feel like maybe you're shortchanging yourself by like reducing the amount that you want to give. Like, they have the budget for it, but obviously, even if they have the budget for it, like, some companies now don't want to pay the full price. Like, they want to find a way to cut costs, to cut the costs. And I feel like you're not seeing that you could actually charge even more, because yes, they want something for cheaper, but they don't want the value to be cheap too. They want to have the best value at the lowest price. But you have a competitive advantage because your product, your services is top tier. And that's what people secretly think of you behind closed doors. Okay, and that's the same thing for relationship, with friendship. You may have like people that want to date you, and they make it seem like your standards are too high or they're unreasonable. No, they're not. They just don't meet those standards. Okay, You know, when you have a job, right? You have 3 months probation. After 3 months, they decide whether they want to keep you or not because you have to meet certain standards. Okay, if jobs could do that, so can you. Okay? Like, boy, bye. What do people secretly think of you behind closed doors? We have the high priestess. They secretly think that you know more than you let on. And I feel like a lot of you, this is what you do. You test people with the high priestess. You let them think what they want to think, but at the same time, you're clocking them. So what do people secretly think? Wow, we have the eight of swords. Mm. There's a lot of anxiety when it comes to you. Some of them, they're kind of like afraid that, like, yeah, you're clocking them, which you are, especially with the high priestess being here. You're definitely clocking them. You're watching what they're doing, what they're saying. People could sense that. And they're afraid that you're seeing the truth about them. What do people secretly think of you behind? Ooh, we have the Ace of Wands. Yeah, very creative. Yeah, this is why I'm getting like with the Ace of Pentacles and the Ace of Wands. You're doing something creative. You're doing something magical with your gifts. Ooh, we have the Sun card, Leo energy again. Yeah, people secretly think that you are very powerful with the Sun card. You shine brightly. You have a lot of potential that you haven't tapped into yet. And some of them, they kind of feel like you're playing small because you could charge a lot more than what you're giving out. Okay, what do people secretly think of you? We have the Three of Wands. Yeah, you're innovative, a lot of fire, and a lot of pentacles. We only have like one air element here, Eight of Swords, but we have pentacles and wands, a lot of that here. Yeah, a lot of like fire, a lot of drive, a lot of stamina. Okay, you're innovative. That's what people secretly think of you. I feel like this is work related. Like, I feel like not just work related, but relationship with others, like how you're being perceived, what people think of you in terms of relationship. Regardless of the type of relationship, you're viewed as a high commodity, you're viewed as valuable, but you may not see the value that you bring. And I feel like maybe people may be projecting onto you, or maybe trying to diminish your value in order to extract more from you without having to pay full price. I keep getting that. What people secretly think of you? We have the Page of Wands. Okay, there is an air of innocence here with the Page of Wands that people secretly think, like, you're eager, you're enthusiastic with the Page of Wands, you're optimistic with the Sun card. That's what people secretly think of you. So maybe in your mind you're thinking, okay, like, maybe let me just give them a chance, like, let me be reasonable, but they're not being reasonable with you. Like, I feel like you should put your foot down if you haven't already, because you could definitely charge more, or you could definitely be more strict with your boundaries, with what you want, what you desire, what you require. Do, like, stand on business if you haven't already. That's what I'm getting here. And they will, like, these people will definitely bend to your will because they know the value that you bring to the table. Even if they act like, oh, they could find someone else. Yes, they can find someone else, but the value that you bring, that's not, it doesn't come by every day where you could just get it like that. No. And that's what they want you to think. Okay, so that's all I have for you, my path number 2. I hope this reading resonated. If it did, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. And I hope to see you in my next video, path number 2. Bye.